10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How are you going, boys?
Been well, man.
You been fucking well?
Yeah.
What have you been up to like lately that I haven't been here? Because like,
No, you
fuck,
tell
we've
us
seen
what
you,
you've been
like,
up to,
every
man.
day.
How did
to
you miss
now
each
not
other?
Seen you.
Oh yeah.
At all.
So he rocked up last night, and I wasn't expecting him to be with someone else.
Oh,
So I had,
Bro,
like,
I was cheating on him, man. I'm sorry, man.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're with a girl?
No, I was not with a
No, it was worse. It was a guy.
Hey, I don't think that's worse. That's probably been better.
No, but Cade's like a sick and he's my new best friend, bro.
Like I said, he reminds you of you, bro. He's like
Yeah, it's
literally
so
Queensland
funny.
you, bro.
The motherfucker does like abseiling to like
Oh, yeah.
stabilize like rocks and shit. Like does like is a plumber.
bro, when you said abseiling, I was like, what?
What's this, the new term for something?
like across the fucking Tasman or some shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's right.
abseiling like he's going down the fucking a rock surface.
Like he's sailing and his fucking abs are showing. Fucking sick.
He's a fucking driller, bro. He fucking he's a
He's a driller?
He's a full-time driller,
A
bro.
driller?
Fucking hardcore.
Yeah, he fucking drills, bro. He drills hard.
Fuck, who wants it?
But like he fucking loves the he loves the fucking Colombian toasties and fucking loves the guided meditation.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
That's what reminds me of you. And bro, like his fucking name now from like I call him Willow because he's a fucking thirsty boy. He's a
Willow
fucking
'cause he's a
thirsty
thirsty
boy.
boy.
Yeah,
What's the
so like
correlation?
on the ride, like when we were driving to fucking Dragon Dreaming, like we kept seeing these trees and he's like, "Hey man, do you know what those trees are?" And he's like, and I was like, "Nah." And he's like, "Oh, that's a weeping willow." And he's like, every time that you're out in nature and if you see those trees, just know that there's water underneath it.
Truth.
And then, like during the weekend, I found out that he's a very thirsty boy, so I started calling him Willow. So I'm
Right.
like, bro, like whenever you find Willow, you find fucking
Water.
not even water, bro, just alcohol, man. He fucking loves to get on the piss.
It's deep.
But yeah, he's a good guy. But sorry, Gogs, yeah, continue with the story. Yeah, so
I had teed up Aerosmith to like I don't wanna miss a thing for like him to return to, but I gave him a nice hug and I felt sad yesterday for the first time in months. I'm like,
Why?
because I hadn't seen Mago in like 4 days. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Did you feel sad not seeing
No, of course
Goran?
not. He didn't give a fuck about me.
yeah, I mean, I did not feel sad.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's like the influence people have on each other's lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fairly profound that your friends feel sad about not seeing you, but you don't feel sad about not seeing them.
Because I
But he
always
was
try
out
to have
having a good
nothing
time.
in my mind.
I was just like waiting in the car park of
Yeah.
the studio for 4 days.
It's fucking selfish, Miguel.
Is it selfish though? Like maybe you should be like doing more for yourselves than relying on other people. Bro, even fucking today when fucking Ferris is downstairs like saying all this shit, is like, bro, you think so much about everyone else. You don't even think about yourself as much. Like it's always the expectation of like his parents or his brother and this and that, society, his friends.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like don't worry about like all that shit, man.
Who, you were saying this to him?
No, I was
Yeah,
just
same.
listening. Like,
Oh,
like,
right.
I never, like, I only talk when I feel like it's time for me to talk. Like, I was just enjoying fucking Ferris and Goran having a conversation.
Oh,
with
you're
each
talking
other.
about when I was speaking to him?
Yeah,
when we're having
earlier
coffee.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like he was explaining about everything,
Yeah.
and it's just like he thinks too much about everyone else.
Because he's like,
Selfless.
his life is always meant meeting these expectations. And he's also
It's about pleasing other people.
Of course.
man.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
being like, you know, from like a WOG background, Lebanese heritage.
And probably
Him
also...
going into entertainment.
Yeah, I was
his
gonna say
parents
that.
would have been.
Yeah, when he was 12 years old. But then he's like, when he talks that, or when he said that he didn't learn how to do his bed until he was like 35 years old.
Make his bed?
Make his bed, yeah.
Wow.
And then he said this thing, I can't remember what he said specifically, but he kind of was like blaming his mum for like not allowing
Showing him.
like not showing. But I'm like, you shouldn't be blaming anyone.
Yeah,
man.
you
Yeah,
can, like,
legit.
learn how
Like
to
you
make
should
your
be
own bed.
blaming yourself because you needed to do it yourself, kind of thing, man.
Didn't we have that conversation, Goran?
Do you guys all make your bed
Yeah.
every day?
No, not, I live with Rosalie.
But like you,
She makes it every day.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
like
make my
whoever's
bed
last.
because like I just sleep on top and then I don't even cover myself most
Yeah,
of the time.
right,
and I
right,
just
right.
wake up and I have a shower and I leave.
I
Yeah.
try to. I'm not saying I do every day, but it's like one of those things that like it's a good start. to your
Yeah.
day.
It's in
True.
Jordan
military.
Peterson's book, isn't it? The
Yeah.
12 Rules of Life. Like,
Yeah.
make your bed. It's a good start.
I don't make my bed, but I still have like
As long- it's like-
routines. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like to
still.
do. Yeah.
But I think Jordan Peterson says it's a good way to like get out of like a depressive state.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
did he become famous, man? How did Jordan P became famous? Because
It was the controversy of like he was pushing right agendas, but he wasn't. He was just being like open-minded about situations, and he got attacked by the left.
Yeah.
Because he's from the he's
Canada.
from the UK. No, he's from Canada.
Is
Yeah.
it Canadian?
Yeah, it's
it's
Canadian.
Canadian.
But
Shit, I thought
he
it was-
lives in the UK.
Maybe I wouldn't have a clue.
No,
Maybe in
doesn't
the
he have a
US?
podcast show now?
Yeah,
Am I
He's had a
thinking of
podcast for a while.
Someone else now. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like he's got his own like media thing now, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
He's
Am I
like-
talking about the same Jordan?
Yeah,
Like,
Jordan-
he's always wearing
Wearing
suits.
suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the same dude.
He
He
got.
was in a coma for ages. Last year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The week before.
I'm not sure if I know he was
He was in like Russia in a coma.
and he became dependent on painkillers for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
It got really bad, and like he has been talking about how hard the struggle of coming off painkillers is,
Yeah.
because you can't, as you can imagine.
Have you ever seen the video of him talking to Joe Rogan about he had like apple cider vinegar or apple cider, and then like
Oh, I'm thinking something. But yeah, continue.
it's just it's like him talking about he takes apple cider and then he can't sleep for like 28 days.
What?
Yeah, I think he's not like all there. A lot of the shit he says is correct, but I think he's a bit of a fucking lunatic as well.
I think he's also like he's like wired, and he's
And
got
all they do is eat meat. So
Yeah.
So he's the one that's got a daughter that just had like
Yeah,
it's
Michaela,
about,
yeah,
like,
she had an
Michaela.
she had an autoimmune disease, and she went carnivore, and like it got rid of it, and it helped him.
which I don't believe at all.
I don't know. I reckon Goran should try that diet, man.
I need to fucking never eat a piece of meat again, bro.
Oh, just because you're what 12.8 body fat and I'm like 13.3 or whatever, like let's fucking go.
Let's
When's
go.
this punch on happening, man?
Yeah, bro, fucking Gogs did his what's it called?
Body
DEXA
body
scan?
composition?
Yeah, body composition DEXA scan.
Yeah. 12.8%. Oh fuck! I should have brought it on the podcast tonight. We could have like analyzed my results, but
Yeah, true.
Do you remember any of it?
yeah, 12.8% body fat. I have some 70 kilos all up.
71 was it?
71,
70.8?
70.7.
Yeah.
And my skeletal
Your bones?
muscle mass. So I think that's the skeleton and the muscle together was
Yeah.
40 kilos. So 40 over 70. 8 kilos of fat and the rest is water or something.
But
Is that the way it works?
So in other
Should
words,
be.
you're putting in work, brother.
Yeah, oh
I
yeah,
can't
brother.
remember.
Yeah,
But
brother.
like,
Hell
but
yeah,
like-
brother.
But like we did come to the conclusion that you have the smaller D.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
yeah, yeah.
And like I like sorry, cuz, but I did have
It's
a
not.
bigger
It
D.
has nothing to do with the body composition. I've just been taking my pants off around Miguel a lot lately. I told him, I'm like, I need to use someone to get comfortable being naked around.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use you, Miguel.
because the plan is to go to nudist beaches,
Yeah.
right?
The plan was, for, I think, from episode 1, for us to tan our
Yeah,
buttholes,
yeah.
bro.
No, on the scan, like they give you 3 results and you can get.
I
a
didn't see the
small D
penis
or you
one.
can get like a bigger D.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
Miggy's got a
Did you
big
forget
D.
what I was talking
Yeah, I
about?
did. I completely.
so-
Oh, God, I thought you were actually talking about this.
Bro, I've never seen his penis, man.
He
Fucking
always
chill the
looks,
fuck
bro.
out.
Every time I take my pants off, he looks. But
It's hard not to.
That's right. He has a bigger D, which means.
Which
what?
means like my weight is like no. So like because I only weigh 64, but my muscle compared to my weight is so big.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why I have a bigger D. And then I don't know what the third one is. Maybe the water retention thing. Or
I've
the
seen
water.
the
Yeah.
pubes before.
Fuck, bro. Everyone I think has seen my.
When you guys were living
Nature's-
at 60 GV.
Yeah, he's got fucking. He's
He
the
was-
Amazon.
Bro, he was on the couch and he just like had his pubes out, like his dick was still.
Yeah,
tucked in.
he's like this.
And he was just like stroking his pubes, like looking at me in the eyes. And I'm like,
How many
do you
mushrooms
want to
was this
see
guy
it
on?
now again? Man?
I do not
Do you
know.
want to see my?
When he pulls his pants down, like a fucking, there's like a toucan. And shit. Like,
it's the whole fucking rainforest down there, man. There's
It's a
canopies
fucking
and
jungle down there, man. Fuck, bro. Every time we like,
it's a struggle.
it's hard like.
shit. Oh, no.
It's hard like balancing our audio because like when we talk and it's just one person talking, we talk like this. But when
Yeah.
we're trying to talk over each other, it's like we get louder and louder and louder.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when we start to peak.
We
Even
just
though,
have to
like-
not try it. Like do our
Yeah,
best to
yeah.
not talk over each other.
Yeah, so when
When
someone's
the
talking,
ball,
Yeah.
the
make
holding
sure,
ball,
like-
the talking ball.
You can hold my balls.
Wait, this is taking the wrong turn, man. This is I don't get comfortable talking about this stuff. No.
Oh my lord.
Fuck. The last time I did one of those scans, I think I was only like 120 at the time, but I was like 95 kilos of muscle.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Fuck, 95 kilos of
Uh,
muscle.
Yeah. And like fat in my organs and my bones made up the other like 30, 20 kilos.
Do you remember what your visceral fat score was?
Nah, no, I don't remember. All I remember is that because I was like,
What's yours?
that's fucking high.
4.
Huh.
And what's yours?
2.
Fuck.
What is- what-
Pretty good. 10's average. Anything below it's good. It's the fat around your organs.
All right.
And
One
it's
is like I'm pretty sure you can never get to 1 or like
yeah,
0.
You need
0.
some fat around.
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
never-
fat is, we need fat in our
So
fucking...
I've got the 4. He's got the 2. But it's like very. What's the word? Like the more you have, the like more chance you'll have of like diseases like.
Yeah.
Because like we shouldn't really have that much fat around our organs.
No, you're meant to
Then they
have
stop
a safe
working in a
amount,
sense,
basically.
Yeah, well, essentially, like, if we were living in like colder weathers,
Yeah.
like we would have to have more fat because that's what's keeping us warm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with women. That's why they have higher like body fat.
Yeah.
Because they need to take care of themselves and also the like the baby that they carry.
Bro, women are like...
And they need to have thick booties, bro. Right?
Thick booties, yeah.
Yeah.
Women are like...
Bro,
I'm going fucking prime mode, man.
I'm actually hearing fucking what is it, BO?
BBL.
Yeah, BBO in songs and also titties. Oh, no, biddies.
Biddies. Yeah.
like, I'm hearing it in
Now
music
that you've heard it once, you're gonna hear it everywhere. Bro.
Yeah. I was
What's
like,
BBL?
fuck.
Big,
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah.
like surgery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like a
yeah,
surgeon.
yeah,
like-
yeah. So you know the
yeah, like
you
an
know
actual butt
the
lift.
BBL look. Yeah.
Yeah, you
The
know,
big
the one that
bubble
you
butt.
actually enjoy watching. Right?
It's not for me, man. Like,
Nah, me and Ray.
Oh,
we like young
are you
pin
more
things,
into
bro.
like
yeah, I can't, my
titties
dick
or
won't,
like?
reach it.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
thing, man.
Yeah, we're not like.
Too much ass, bro. Like,
Yeah, but like where are you putting your D? Like,
The butthole.
yeah.
oh,
Because
yeah.
if you really think about it, it's not there. It's under it, man. Like,
I'm actually a virgin. I was just trying to act.
what do you
cool.
mean? Episode 4, we
Fuck.
talked about all this stuff. Or was
Nah,
it episode 5?
You just went and like talked to the hookers.
Yeah, I want to do that when we go shoot. I want to like try bits like in like
Yeah.
in a private dance.
Yeah.
Or
On
just
a
show them
private
memes
dance.
on my phone.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out.
Like use it as like a speed dating kind of thing.
Just like I just
And they have to
wanna
listen
hang
to you
out.
because you paid like $100.
I'll make it
Yeah.
worthwhile, like
Yeah.
for them, even though I paid. I'll put on the show.
They start, and then you're like, no, you sit down.
Bro, that's like at my old job. There was this guy. He was a bit slow, bro. And then one day he came to work and
Tony
he had
fucking-
like all sores all over his mouth.
I'm like,
And we were like, what happened? And he had to go home. Apparently, the guy went to a brothel and he ate her out.
No.
And we were like,
I've done that so
why
many
would
times.
you're going there to pay them to fuck you? Why did you eat her out?
Wait, sorry, what? So your friend went to a brothel and he ate her?
He's like 2 seconds in, like, he walks through the front door and his brain's like 2 seconds behind him. Like, he's just a little bit slow.
Ah.
Yeah. And he went to a brothel and he came to work one day with just sores all over his mouth.
Why would... What?
I've had to do that before when like I'm coked out and I can't get hard, but I've paid for a prostitute.
Bruh.
how do you put yourself into that?
I've eaten her out, yeah.
Fuck. I've never...
Because then her pleasure becomes my pleasure. and
Yeah,
then-
I know, like that sentiment,
but
not with a fucking hooker.
Exactly.
Because like that
And then you feel
sentiment-
like such a bad person next day.
Yeah,
bro.
but like that
oh my
sentiment should come from like an actual relationship that you have with a girl.
No,
not,
no.
Not just like you know what I mean? Like someone that you're paying to do something.
God. Yeah.
Fucking yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's more or less the like, because I know what you're saying. Like you get enjoyment like out of seeing them. Like there's a lot
Enjoy,
of there's a
yeah.
lot of pleasure that comes from
Their
pleasuring
pleasure.
them.
Especially if I can't like receive any
Yeah,
pleasure.
yeah,
in that
yeah.
moment.
'Cause-
But like you're right, it is a dumb thing to do to eat a fucking hooker out.
yeah,
It's-
bro.
It's genuine.
But-
It's thoughtless, man.
But like as long as you
Selfless.
like Listerine, I think like within like 3 minutes, you're fine.
It's not like dropping the food on the floor. You can't just pick it up. and
I
be
think
like, yeah,
I
it's
think
all good.
MythBusters have fucking done this.
Oh no. But yeah, no, that's like I know exactly what that is, but I've never gone to like a brothel or anything.
Yeah,
Ever.
yeah.
Like never done it. Never paid for any of it.
It becomes like a once you do it once, it's a lot easier
That's
to keep
what,
doing it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like that's what I assume. It's like you can't put Pandora back in the box.
No.
Like once Pandora's out.
the mystery before like
Yeah,
getting into it was so
yeah.
fucking like cool, man. It was
Yeah.
like fun.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
can
like so
imagine.
mysterious and like.
Fun and scary. Or
How many times did you
yeah,
like,
it's, like, nerve
before you
wracking.
went for your first time, did you look on like websites and shit?
When I was working at Resident like years ago, I would never fucking get one. I'd just like look at it like
Yes, yeah.
sit till like 7 in the morning,
True.
just like looking.
Racked
I'd be
out.
addicted, but like I'd be too scared to like actually call a number.
Just racked out, yeah?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
like
yeah. Fuck, me and you live the same fucking existence, bro. It's crazy.
But like just a few years apart.
just in different places.
Different places. We're probably doing the same thing at the same time, like scrolling through escorts and babes just with our dick in our hands.
We're just fucking.
Just shriveled up, bro. Oh no.
Guys just looking for some pussy to eat.
I'm a raisin, bro.
Fuck,
So we're
man.
doing it, yeah, at the same time.
That's beautiful. That's a
Man.
beautiful thing. That's
Oi.
white peace, baby.
That's scary.
Miguel doesn't like talking about sex, so let's
Sorry, Miguel.
talk about like positive shit or fucking some bullshit.
No,
like
that's alright, man. Just because just because
Pussy's
like, say it
positive,
makes me,
bro.
like, uncomfortable doesn't mean like I don't want to talk about
Sex
it.
is positive.
Yeah.
Sex is positive as all hell.
Sex is life.
Sex is positive as all.
Exactly, my guy.
Or get out.
Oh, fuck. Shut up.
Shut up, dude. Nah, sex is legit. Sex is the fucking goat. But
That's like, yeah, that's.
But can't do it sober.
you can't fuck sober.
Can't fuck sober. Don't have any interest in fucking sober.
Really?
I would like, I need to be on something at least. At a minimum, weed. If I wasn't high, I don't think I'd be able to have sex.
When was the last time you actually?
Wouldn't jack off like sober. I don't
When
know.
was the last time you?
Haven't been high.
Oh,
I mean, like jerked off, or even just had sexual relationships with someone. With
A sexual relationship, as in like an ongoing relationship.
no, just had sex with someone.
didn't you talk about this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
did.
did.
No,
2
but
years
like
ago?
but like just not high. Like,
Oh,
like
right.
sober as fuck.
Fuck.
Like how old were you? Like,
Probably
I don't know, even if you can remember.
a high school girlfriend, maybe.
You're kidding.
Paris.
So like 18, 17,
Yeah, before I started smoking weed.
No
16?
way.
16.
Yeah,
And then
First-
since then you haven't.
She married her brother, bro. That's crazy. Cut that out. Cut that out.
Don't
Leave
cut
it
it
in. Leave it in.
I'm probably not going to be editing this. So
Fuck, Preston's gossip, hectic. No, go on.
Yeah, so like 16.
Yeah.
You reckon 16's the last time you had
Man,
sex?
that's
without-
like
Without being high
literally
on-
like half
or drunk,
your
or-
existence.
At least.
That's crazy.
And I,
I
think
reckon
it was
you
a big
should-
problem with my ex-girlfriend,
the most recent partner.
most recently.
Oh, you always had to be, yeah. Did
Like-
you have issues with, like, did she have issues
She'd
with you
always want
smoking
to
weed?
fuck, but like, yeah, she
She didn't like you smoking weed.
she made me stop smoking weed. And I think I started drinking more because it was easier to like.
That's so like
High,
it's such
high.
a reversal way of like
Yeah.
like just anybody in the world that thinks for whatever reason, not just I'm not talking about her,
No, no,
but
go
just
on.
when somebody's
Definitely
like,
talking about
I
her.
don't want you to, I don't want you to like smoke weed.
Yeah.
I'd rather you drink instead.
Yeah,
Like
it's
like
such a
just be
fucking
happy with you drinking.
Yes,
It's
yes.
such a I don't know, such a confusing way to like look at what an addiction to a vice.
Yeah.
It's
Or-
walking backwards.
that's how I feel, and
Hey,
like
man,
I don't
put-
even smoke.
Put the mic closer to your mouth. when
Sorry,
you
man.
speak. Yeah. I mean, like, you're kind of used to doing that already, right? Fuck. How long was it, Goran, that you realized that your relationship wasn't a good relationship? Like, how long were you guys together before it was like, oh shit, like, this is not a healthy relationship?
I think we got together in like 2015 or 16, and then like it would have been like 2 years into it.
True.
We just started like, I would only want to drink to be around her. Like if we had to be together, then I'd just be like, I'd drink anyway, before I saw her. So I knew like it wasn't gonna work out, and she was just being a bitch all the fucking time. But I was being a cunt all the time. So.
And
yeah.
it went for 2 years before you were like, fuck, nah, this is not
Nah,
gonna work.
maybe went for like 6 months or something.
I was like
Oh.
towards
Oh,
the end,
Towards
After.
the end, yeah. Because we went overseas, we had like a mad like trip to Asia. Went to
True.
like Japan, Hong Kong, fucking Thailand together.
Yeah.
Like it was nice. Singapore, like
Did you like go out straight away, or were you talking to her for a bit before?
nah,
you
we
went
started like dating pretty much
like straight away kind of
Yeah,
thing.
kinda.
Like I was talking to Kate about this, like at the Doof, and like to other people as well. Like I don't know why, but like a lot of us, or not us, but I mean like men, tend to just like end up being in relationships with girls that they don't even like
Yeah.
like they just talk to a girl and then it gets to a point that, hey, we've been talking, maybe we should just go out, even though like there might be a little bit of chemistry, but it's not like a big chemistry that, you know, like I don't know, man.
It's
it's
more
true,
out of
man. I don't know
convenience or
why,
something.
like, yeah, and it becomes convenient, and then like it'll be 4 years and you're like, oh yeah, I love you, and it's like,
No.
do you really though?
Yeah.
And then like next thing you know, they're getting engaged, and then it's just like that shit's not gonna last.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Like that's
Yeah.
exactly.
I
like,
think like I guess men just don't take the time to spend and get to know like the girl before they actually pull the trigger and it's like, let's go out.
because I think
But
like
at the
a lot of
same
guys
time, maybe
think
we're
like I
too
don't want to
young.
miss I don't want to miss a chance or something. Like for a lot of guys, like a girl doesn't come around that often. Yeah. So, like one that you date or one that wants to date you, for anyone, for all of us.
Wait, what do you mean, bro?
I'm
I mean,
almost-
you've been with the
It's
girlfriend for how long now, man? Like,
Yeah, but like, bro, the
Fucking for the in-betweeners, bro. Fucking, we don't get fucking chicks, bro.
like I don't like I've never had a problem with that. Like
Yeah.
girls or getting girls or being with girls or like having like any version of it. I think the like the longest time I've ever gone without getting like consistent sex was like 6 months.
Dude, you could have been a model like ages ago, man.
Well, I can still be a model
Still
now.
be a model.
No,
Look,
no, no, no.
look how beautiful this motherfucker is. Body
Sorry, you
positivity, bro.
Why are you fat shaming me, bro?
Stop speaking loud, man. Control your voices, man. Inside
but
voice.
like
The caffeine.
And also, fucking, bro,
The
Ray,
toughen
man,
up,
the
bro.
mic close to your mouth, man. Come on,
Fuck,
man.
man, I told you this is gonna be a high energy podcast,
High
man. We're gonna
energy.
fuck this shit up.
Let's go, baby.
But
My boy,
with
Bobby Jinkic.
I think like the problem with like a lot of like what you're saying, where how there's a lot of guys that just get into relationships, they don't know about the girl or the person that they're with. I also think that they don't know about themselves either.
Yeah, that's true.
And on top of it all, most of this happens in like men in their early 20s, and you've got to remember that our brains don't fully
Yeah,
develop
see,
until
that-
we're like what they say 25, but
Dead.
that's 25 for women.
I think 27.
It's 27 for men.
Yeah.
So how are we expected? Like, how are these guys expected to know exactly what they want when they're not even going to be the final version of themselves really, due to like the development in their brain.
How do you know if you don't try it? Like,
What do you
if
mean?
you, like,
Like with the
you're,
relationship.
you're saying you're not dating girls because it's not right. Like, how do you know it's not?
No,
right?
no, I'm not saying me. I'm saying like people. Like,
Yeah, just I'm
Like in
referencing
general.
the like how you see those men that or those guys that get into a relationship, but they don't even like they'll end up 4 years with someone, but they don't even really like.
Yeah.
They don't even really
yeah,
like them.
like fucking Goran. He
Yeah.
used to like fucking drink just to hang out with them.
Yeah.
Because like
And then like
they actually don't like them.
because of her, probably stopped hanging out with you guys.
Right.
Yeah,
but
it
also
did.
for myself, but also because of her a lot.
There was probably like
It was like it had
a
to be.
tandem of events.
It was either like choose her or choose you guys at that time.
And then like you knew also at that time it did work better off to choose her.
Yeah.
For yourself.
For myself, definitely.
because
But
he was
then-
just getting
But
that
then I also
pussy.
resented her for that fact.
Yeah, of course.
Which like made me hate her more, made her hate me more, and then we just grew apart.
Yeah.
Which happens.
Yeah.
But she was like still fucking mad, bro. She's the funniest fucking person I've ever met in my life.
Right.
Because she was like Lebo from the area.
Oh no, shit. We're,
Oh, she's like from Cogra, but she was like half
It's
Lebo.
still, it's
From the
basically the
area.
area.
Yeah.
In comparison to other areas of Sydney. it's
Like grew
still
up
an
around,
area.
like in Hurstville and shit. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So, yeah, I know, she's
Beba.
fucking hilarious, bro. And she's getting married now, so fucking congratulations, Dom. She found herself like a fucking head from the area, bro.
But isn't that
Bro, so you has pecs and shit, has biceps.
isn't that
Don't you have pecs and shit? Now?
Yeah.
Not yet, not yet.
What do you mean? We're doing bench today, man.
You saw my tits last week. I'm not gonna take them out again, bro.
Yeah, it shows your nipples, man.
once a month, man.
Isn't that what you want for like your ex-partners too? Like you want them essentially to
happy.
find someone better than you, because
Yeah, because like what, you know,
But
like
not
say
everyone
Steph
thinks like
has
that.
kids,
yeah, exactly.
and that's like so awesome. To see,
Yeah, like you'd want your exes to be with people that like may or may not have been better than you because there's a reason it didn't work,
yeah,
100%.
and you want them to be happy.
100%
Like
you'd
be
want.
happy and
Right.
find someone that's more compatible than you.
100%.
Yeah.
Because like you know how you speak to people and they're just like, "Fuck my ex, she's a bitch." It's like, bro, stop holding on to that.
Bro,
Yeah,
like
leave it, bro, leave it in the
majority of
Yeah.
people are like men or like women even are like that.
Bro, those same men that
It's
you're
just-
talking about
yeah.
that don't know if they're into someone or like they be in a relationship for X period of time, they don't know if they really like being around them. They're those same people who are screaming, "Fuck my ex."
Yeah.
Like they're the same people that are doing the same. Like they're like, fuck my ex, and I don't even like my missus now.
It's like an
I
egotistical.
can't wait to say
Man,
fuck
like,
my ex again.
yeah,
And
yeah.
like,
It's like, how dare she fucking like break up with me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm better than. That's
they've
fucked.
got like
That's
they've
so
definitely
dumb.
dealt with like some childhood trauma or like just some sort of trauma.
Have you
that-
guys all had your heart broken? Do you remember the first
Yeah,
time you
bro.
had your heart broken?
The first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we all go around and name the girl that broke our hearts for the first time?
Wait, I need to like get it specific because you
I'm
go first.
trying to think so.
I don't want to always go
hard.
first because I don't know who it is, but
Bro, 100%. Everybody knows who it was.
Oh, for me?
For me, like I'm
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fucking open book when it comes to that shit. Like it's obvious. But like I feel like everybody needs to get their heart broken.
yes,
Yeah.
such
Well,
like
yeah, you need to experience it so you can grow, right?
yeah.
Right
Oh, it's just you're gonna find out a lot about yourself.
How good's it feeling like afterwards? Though?
when you realize you're over it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow, I'm not.
I don't think it's a
Waiting for
true
that.
feeling of realizing that you're over it. I think you've learnt to deal with it, and then like all that like getting over it comes late. Like it's all like
Yeah, it's-
progress like like slow steps down.
Mm.
Like you get like
Well, just forgetting about someone. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I don't know if you could ever forget.
When you like stop thinking about him every day.
No, but
Yeah,
like, but
yeah.
like, that's what I mean. Like, just
Oh yeah, like that. Like stop
because you
thinking.
like them so much, and then
Yeah.
it stops, and then you're still thinking about them every single day.
Yeah,
I
because
can't think of my first one, but I can think the most recent one.
You've named your most recent one, I think, on here.
I didn't name her.
oh, but you spoke about that person.
Yeah.
What, you reckon she broke your heart? Or was that you having your heart broken?
Oof, what's the difference?
Like she breaks your heart, she does something to you, or your heart broken could be like it doesn't work out.
That second one. No, she didn't break my heart.
Because like
I
But
got my
no,
heart
but she
broken.
did because it was her fault, not her fault. Stupid bitch. No.
My ex-
No, it wasn't her
my
fault.
ex.
It just wasn't the time. Like, and like, I don't know. Who knows? Like,
But
things could change in the future, and
it-
then it might work out. Like,
Yeah,
if
let's go.
If it
Let's
broke
go.
your heart, then why didn't
it broke
like,
my heart
Why didn't you keep pursuing it?
because I was gonna end up like I was hurting myself more by trying to pursue it. So I had to draw the line and stop talking to her.
Was this? Did you say that she just found a like you should have shot your shot earlier or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, I get
It
you.
was like a sliding doors situation.
yeah,
right?
yeah, and like so
Should've
you were
caught that.
hanging around the time she was maybe talking to someone
Yeah,
else.
if Pardeep's train
I
was
just,
on time.
I just waited for too long because, like, I don't know, I was so concentrated about work and business and trying to build a business that I
fair.
was never, like, thinking about having a girlfriend. But I was literally talking to this person, like, fucking every single day, like, a lot every single
Yeah.
day. And then we probably talked for, like, 6 months straight every single day. And then that's when I was like, hey, like, I actually like you. And then...
That's
yeah.
way too long to be talking to someone every
Yeah.
day, bro. That's like you've gone to friend zone into like cousin territory, bro. Like,
And you can only
Just,
fuck your
like,
second.
best friends, like... Yeah, it was...
and trees don't work like that, bro.
True. So that broke your heart that you just couldn't.
100%. And like I remember, like I would think about her like all the time, and then and then it got to a point that I actually need to stop talking to you, so that I
Yeah.
can like
Right.
like,
I get what you're saying. That's why
Yeah.
you couldn't pursue it.
and even like I mean I didn't think about it as much, but actually going I was at the Doof and I just kept having dreams about females, and then she kept coming up, and I was like,
It's
fuck,
just the
like,
one
there's a lot
kind
of
of-
like female energy.
One
like,
of the one.
It's weird though because I talk about that I don't want to like I don't look for someone or like I don't think I'm ready for a relationship, but like having those dreams at the Doof, I was like, fuck, I feel like I actually maybe am craving it or I actually do want it.
I don't.
We all crave that female companionship.
I don't think like there are obviously people that are just ready and like keen to be in relationships,
Mm.
but I don't think I also at the same time don't think you'll like ever just be
Be ready.
properly ready.
Yeah.
Like because you're not a person like your personality. I don't think is, like you don't yearn for that.
No.
You can be a very independent person.
I love being independent, but
Yeah.
then I was thinking
You could have
as
like a
well.
stable of hoes though.
See,
Giddy
like,
up.
A whole stable of hoes, bro.
like me and you might be very similar, but also very different.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm spitballing, bro.
Like, yeah, for me not. But then like yeah, you're right. Like I'm very independent. But then even on the weekend when I was thinking about like fuck, if I had a girlfriend, like I would be able to come in and give so much love to that person.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like even though like I love being independent, but like I can give so much love.
Oh
I
yeah.
I
yeah.
think like
No, not in that way.
So much love. Over and over again.
I think
That
like
too though, man. Fuck.
I think all of you need to experience what like that person is because you've all had like partners and it hasn't worked out, and
Hasn't been the one.
or has been the one. If you think there's a one, if you don't.
Mm.
But until you find a person that like can do that, that's somewhere that you all need to explore. Because like, bro, Rosalie's my best friend,
Yeah. Okay.
and I'll tell you, I knew this and I figured this out. So when I knew I wanted to get engaged to her, because we're engaged,
oh fuck! Congratulations, bro. I didn't know you guys were engaged.
that was like 3 years ago.
Let's go, Rosa.
What do
Congrats.
you mean when you invited to the engagement party?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
No.
Oh wait.
Going
I
to
had the same
sabbatical.
number. Did no one think of inviting me to the
Oh
engagement?
man.
Ooh.
Oh.
I could have been drunk.
Maybe
The-
that's for another episode.
the reason like the reason I knew I wanted to marry her was when we were in Japan. We're on a train. We're on a train going. I can't remember where we were going, but like the train was packed. You know how it is. You've been
Yeah.
to Japan, but the train was packed, and we're standing there. We're standing there in the middle of the train. People around us. I'm wearing a hat and she's wearing a hat, and we're just standing there looking at each other because we're like this, just sitting on top of each other. I can't do anything, and like I'm looking at her and she's looking at me, and I like with my hat I just smack hers. And then she like starts laughing. She smacks mine, and we're just like hitting each other's hat, just the brim of our hats back and forward. And I'm just looking at her, and I'm like, no one on this train can understand us. We're in another country. They speak
Yeah.
another language.
Yeah.
No one on this train can understand us. If anything goes wrong, we're the only two people that can talk to each other right now.
Yeah.
And if it was only just this way for the rest of my life, I would be fine.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, and whenever I explain it to
PIC,
people,
man.
it's not like this, like, it's not like Hollywood where there's just grand gesture of a moment where like the doves flew over her head and I'm like, oh, she's the one. It wasn't that. It was something that was so simple that in my head I was just thinking, no one understands us right now. Like, if there was a problem, we're the only two people that can, like, we can only get each other out of this. We're the only two people we know here.
Yeah.
And I was just like, if it was just this, I'm okay.
Yeah.
If it was just stays this way, I'm fine. And that's when I knew I wanted to marry her.
Wow.
I've never known I've wanted to marry any of my past partners.
Yeah.
so
Okay. I
fucking-
don't think I've ever held.
Are we gonna play
Yeah.
these on the wedding day?
She
This
knows
is the
it.
speech.
Yeah, for
She
sure.
knows,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
said it. I've said it before, and I'll probably end up saying this in my speech too.
Yeah.
But like
That's what it felt
that's
like.
when I knew, and it's something that was just simple that I'll be fine if it's just us two, because technically in that moment, it was just us two. There was no one else that could we could if something went wrong, I could scream at some like Jap person next to me, but they're not going to know what's going on. They
No,
can't.
no
There's
way,
going to be
but
there's
yeah.
a language barrier.
Like if Godzilla attacked you, it was just you two. Like,
Yeah, legit. If it was just us two.
Yeah.
But, like,
Straight the fuck out.
So far fetched, but yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like, and not just you boys, but I feel
It's
like
hard to
everybody needs
think,
to experience
yeah.
that.
I don't know though.
That
It's hard
feeling.
to like think that would happen though, man. Like
I didn't know what was going to happen.
What do you
Yeah.
mean that? What would happen?
like find the one that is gonna be like that, because it's like we've spoken about this, man. Like as soon as they turn over 25, it's kind of like cut
That's
it.
that's our problem.
Expired milk.
Yeah.
I think that yeah. I think the one can be like not the one in the future. When you start like losing interest in them sexually,
Yeah, it's like
then they become a best mate and no longer are like
and then that's why open relationships.
But that
yeah.
then don't lose interest in them sexually.
That's hard to do. For
yeah,
me personally.
especially with age, bro. Like like I'm 50 and the girl that I'm with is like 40. It's like
I couldn't.
sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
then-
go out with this
but then-
22-year-old now.
But then you're
What?
also like,
not like that.
then
Unless you
you're-
want to like fuck a girl together when like you're both like 40, that'd be.
then you're also like pigeonholing like what your sexual experience with your partner's going to be, because you're just by looking at it in the way that like I'm only going to be fucking her for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Then
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
you're looking for the wrong person too,
Yes.
because you just assume that like the person that you're going to find that's perfect is only going to fuck you,
Yeah.
and you're going to both be happy with that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Goran's
maybe-
only addicted
then that's,
to sex.
Then that
not
person
love.
isn't the right person for you if they're going to sit you there too. Because you should be able to find a person that you could have a conversation with. Like, let's say you're into
100%,
that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to know that the person that you're with or whatever,
Do you know
and,
who, like-
as it's growing, then as like your sexual experiences grow, then she knows that X, Y, and Z is what adds to this.
Yeah.
What if she's like, but I love you that much. That's why I would like to add this too. And you could do the same, like vice versa. And that
No,
doesn't
definitely.
necessarily mean bring people in. But
That's
it
what-
could be whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you should also look for too. Because why is it that everybody looks for like your image of what you like? If they're a certain age, you'll target that. But like with the way that they think or the way that they like present themselves in the world, you think that doesn't change either. Like you want to look for someone that's 25 because you're just looking for that image.
Max 25.
Yeah, you're
Then
looking for
after
that,
that,
how they look. But what
gotta
if
cut him.
Yeah, like we were talking about. That's the end. Like,
That's the end, bro.
That's the finish line.
I just want to be like Leo, bro, because that's what Leo does.
we're talking about. I want 18, 19, 20 because they're the coolest people in the world. There's nothing cooler
Even though
than
they're
like
not fully developed, like even up here, it's like
maybe that's what makes them cool?
they're at the height of like fashion and culture, bro. Being a 20-year-old girl, bro, they know what the fuck is up. I'm not talking about all 20-year-old girls. I'm talking about like
Yeah,
the
'cause
ones that
there's
you
some
think about,
duds.
yeah.
There's some duds.
yeah. I'm talking about like bro, like
it's a 50-50 chance, but
Yeah.
you gotta take it.
Yeah. But yeah, I just
or like if you're gonna like I don't know, why do you need to have?
It's just
Why do you
different
need to have
ones,
sex
man.
with one person for the rest of your life? If
You
that
don't.
person, you don't. Yeah. So
You
I think
don't, though.
if I could find someone that was open to me going out and like seeing escorts, for example,
yeah.
and they were like, yeah, that's cool as long as you can still come home and like
There's
live our life together, I'd be fine with that entirely. I'd be like,
There's
"No."
7 billion people in the world. Like there's got to be
You're
someone.
gonna find someone, yes.
There's gotta be someone.
But like, is she allowed to do the same?
No, 100% no. She would never be allowed to. Why would she be allowed to? That's the mother of my children, bro. Like,
Stays at home, man.
bro, she's not gonna go out and get fucked by someone else, bro. That's disgusting. Get out of your mind.
Or maybe
But I want to go out and fuck a lot of like other people.
maybe be like
Is that
Elon
right?
Musk as well, man.
Correct. Is that right? Am I saying the wrong things?
You've got a hard criteria to fucking fill.
I'm about to take
Thank
off my
God,
shirt
man.
for
There's
that
no
shit,
such thing as like the right or wrong thing, man.
Of course not. There's the right thing for yourself. And
That's right. It's just all subjective. So.
Yeah.
But you're hella correct on that, man.
Yeah, we also
And I want
need
a
to
whole
be
bunch
like-
of kids, man.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. We all need to be like Elon Musk and fucking
Yeah.
diversify our portfolio and just have 7 kids with 7 different women, man. Because what are the chances that one of them is going to be, you know, something in this world? The more kids you have, the more chances
That's it, man.
that you have.
Yeah, true, I guess. But I don't know.
It's only shit that's gonna matter in like 10 to 15 years, I reckon.
Nothing's going to matter. In
Your
like
family, it's all gonna
50
come
years
back
from
to
now.
like taking care of your family.
Mm.
Your family's going to be taking care of you.
Yes. And you need like a
You need to have
tribe.
big families.
And we need the YP compound. Defendable from like all different positions.
Defendable from 360 degrees.
It's gonna be a star fortress. Have you seen a star fortress?
Yeah, yeah.
Put a turret on every fucking point.
We've been playing Ark for years, so we can forget the shit. We're
That's like
ready.
experts.
We're battle ready. Oh,
We've been building fucking bases, chasing dinosaurs, anything you fucking.
Oh, let's go.
You've been playing too many games.
Yeah,
Let's do this shit in real life, baby.
time to play.
be careful. You might play yourself.
Oh shit. Better stick a
Xbox.
coin in your ass.
Oh no.
Cause you played yourself. Any other
Maybe.
fucking stupid questions?
Bit of
we got?
beans.
Made of beans. I need to take a piss, boys. Where we
We've
at?
been, we've been just over an hour.
That's solid, bro.
We just cut into the hour. And bro, Goggles just loves just fucking disappearing every
Yeah, but you guys got
single
that nice shot now when
time,
I'm cutting to my-
man.
Oh, that is hot.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know what to talk about now. The Gogs has left. They'll come back. I'm kidding. Fucking, I hate that dude, man. I've literally seen him every single day for like, I don't even know now, man.
Do you
Just
think these would
fucking
have
every-
seen each
every
other
day.
this much?
Bro, you haven't seen me for 2 days.
Oi, you don't have to scream because the mic's still with you. And it's
Oh, right,
plugged
right,
in,
right,
so
right.
We
just-
can't hear you.
just-
We're gonna have to rewatch this to hear you.
Yeah.
But do you think you would have hung out with each other as much as if you didn't have the 5-year sabbatical?
I don't know because maybe not. Well, like when I first saw him, it was in. Hey, what questions were asked? What was I asking, man?
I don't know. You like unleashed on Goran earlier, and it like I'm G'd up from it still, bro.
Then speak,
Oh,
boy.
man, I'm feeling toxic, dude. I want to fucking say
No,
something.
say what's in your
Say
mind,
it.
bro. Say it.
Say it.
Say what's up. To the camera.
Big boobies and pussy.
Yes.
I love puss, dude.
What's your favorite bit on a woman?
I'm sick of that.
Your favorite bit on a bitch, bro. What's your favorite bit on a
Like
bitch?
ass or tits.
No,
Her
anyway.
face, man.
Spine for me.
Hair.
Yes, that's a good one. Hair's beautiful.
Yeah.
Smells nice.
Ooh.
Oh, you did.
Eyes.
Soft.
Okay,
eyes.
wait. Ray's gonna say something. Come on.
Nothing like, dude, when you get close to a girl, this is gonna sound like fucking creepy.
Yeah, the whole thing does.
Bro, everything you said.
Everything up until now.
Dude,
Like
like,
hair. Smell.
oh, I love hair, man. Like, you get close for a hug and then you just give a nice little,
Oh, you smell her hair.
like a nice little undetected one, so she doesn't know. She doesn't get creeped out, but you're like,
You took that extra thing.
But that
When you
That
get
is, that is his.
when the hair enters the nostril as well.
yeah, you get like 2 strands
Yeah.
right up there.
I love it. I love you.
What is wrong with my friends?
I'm not your friend.
That's right.
These are the thoughts
My
we all
mistake.
have.
Gotta
Then-
spice it up a
We're
little.
gonna spice it up a little bit.
This is what happens when you get 4 men in one room.
Yeah.
This is why I couldn't engage in the conversation about like what do you like the Instagram models things we did earlier. Because I don't have a fucking like a look type.
Yep.
I don't have a like a look.
So what's your type when
Like
we say
personality-
type? Personality.
like,
I feel you.
Yeah.
I've been drawn into like the nurturing mother.
Okay.
Well, it makes fucking sense, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, like if she can cook and clean and stuff, like that's attractive.
You
Yeah.
know they
Sexually attractive or just attractive? Because there's two different things, right?
we're
If
just
she
like
can cook and
sexual.
clean.
Because there's that like there's the sensual side as well, like the.
I
what
think
do you
there's
call
an
it,
there's
more-
an attraction of like a companion, a mate for life, someone they can speak to,
which
and then
you
there's like
segregate it to sex.
for me personally, I think I've separated from sexual. Like that, those two people don't need to be the same person for me.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a package for the honeymoon stage, right? Like,
Yes,
it's gonna
yeah,
be,
yeah,
like
yeah.
hot sex and then like plus the emotions, but then. Yeah,
So like your
right.
personality type, that's who you're out looking for, which is
Which is
the right way to look at it.
Yeah, I mean everyone says it, but like.
but you actually mean it.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck
it's-
yeah, bro.
If like I'm get really cool like vibes from someone that's not even like, well, I can't say it because like not decent looking
Yeah.
because I'm worse than that. But yeah,
No, bro.
And,
if she
and,
was cool, like I'd fucking like I'd just be like, yeah, like
Yeah.
let's keep this going,
Mm-hmm.
and as long as she's got nice hair that smells nice.
Yeah, big tits and a nice puss.
Yo!
Wait, I thought you said you didn't like anything about. Oh, you didn't have anything.
That,
Specific.
they're all additions, though, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
it's like quality, like perks.
Yeah, perks.
You know that like they've said, or there's been like a little a theory that goes around that you're attracted to someone that's like your mother,
Mother.
Yeah.
That's the same with the daughter.
and the same with daughter. Daughters are attracted to people like their fathers.
with the traits though, right? Like the
Yeah, like
With
the-
traits, yeah, not like I like
Not
the
like-
look. I
not
want
like
someone that looks like my mum.
Yeah.
One, my mom.
Yeah,
that's-
everyone's thinking about that, man.
but that-
Like,
oh,
get
no.
your minds out of the gutter, boy.
But that's why you might like find that like you have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
attraction to that nurturing. So attraction may not be the right word, but why nurturing has like that appeal to you.
Yes.
Because like your mother was a nurturing person to you.
The thing is,
It's like-
I got heavily into like MILF porn and stuff. I feel like all I do, I have like one track brain and I talk about sex all the time. But like,
Mm-hmm. No, go on.
when my mom got diagnosed with dementia in the early stages, I started getting really into mature MILF porn.
Mm-hmm.
True.
MILF or mature? Both.
Both, like
But
there's
mature,
there's a
mainly
subtle one.
mature.
Yeah, you
mature
can
is
get MILF.
hotter, bro.
Yeah, it'd always be like a motherly. Like a woman doing dishes or like doing laundry or
Yeah.
like doing like
Mm.
motherly stuff.
That's how the porno starts.
Mum and
Yeah, I'm
son,
getting
mum and
fucked
this,
up.
yeah, hot mum, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
Have you noticed that that's all like, that's being pushed?
Yeah,
And
that's,
step.
That's the porn propaganda at the
Instead-
moment.
Yeah,
And
is
like-
that
yeah.
universal? Like,
I don't
all
know.
the kids are like, that's what.
No, I
they're-
think like incest now, like the NWO is like pushing incest or whatever, bro. It's crazy.
Fuck.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Jason Nash.
That's DX.
DX.
No, no.
NWO.
I didn't have Foxtel.
Oh fuck. But it's crazy.
Go on, bro.
I don't know. I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about, man. Just,
You would- no, that's
No, you
Talking
did-
about your type, because Goran asked you what your
oh
type.
yeah, yeah, just.
I ain't got no type.
Nah.
Or that.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? That song,
The philosophy to that.
bro,
Yeah.
that song, it's I ain't got no type. Bad bitches are the only bitch. So he's got a type.
it's contradicting. itself.
I ain't got a type.
That was what,
Right.
But bad
2016,
bitches is my only type.
But I know,
Fuck a good bitch.
I know that personality is a massive thing, but I think you have to have a physical attraction no
You
matter
definitely need to have a physical
have to.
attraction, man. If you don't have
And-
one, then you.
what. Because like if just because like everybody else might not,
Looks
you can still
fade,
go.
right?
Yeah.
Looks fade, but I think personality fades as well.
Oh shit. Yo, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get dull.
Well,
at
then
some point.
fucking find something in a girl that doesn't fade.
But personality fades. Like I think
People
if someone's
change,
interesting
100%.
right now, it doesn't mean they're going to be interesting in
That's
10
right.
years.
Yeah. Like
So
ideologies changes.
Yeah.
Like so many things changes, man.
that's
It's
why
good
like the
time.
marriage thing for me is like such a
like not a right thing.
But
kind
at
of
the
thing.
same hand, that could just mean like that has as much meaning as in the opposite too. Like as they're going to change, so you might not be into them in 10 years, but they might going to change. You might be into them more.
Yeah, the strong arguments.
course.
They both like it's
it's
both,
a half
yeah
cup, half
because you
full.
can't
Don't
like you'll never know. And I think part of the excitement that maybe might not be what is understood about it is that you'll never know.
Yeah.
Like the unknown is what can be exciting. To know that like I don't know if any of you watched like I don't. I only just saw the video of it. But do you know Coach K for the college basketball? He's
Yeah.
a coach for
Duke.
Duke, yeah, he's coach for Duke and he
Or
retired.
was the coach for Duke.
Was the coach for Duke and he retired. And they had a video where it had all the players saying, "Oh, how much you helped us." And then there was one at the end where it was his wife talking, and his wife was like, "I would have never thought 40 years ago we would have gone on this journey." Like you don't know what's going to happen, and like she's like, you've got 3 daughters, but you've got 40 years of sons.
Yeah.
Like you never know what's going to happen, and like it seemed like from that relationship, I was like, imagine being with someone 40 years ago, and like you just have no idea, and this is what your journey becomes, and like that's what brings you both together. Like that keeps that relationship so strong between you. But in the same hand, it could be something that's fucking terrible, and you end up hating the person that you know in 40 years.
Isn't that every relationship though? Because you don't know.
Yeah, so that's like
Every relationship will end up like that. Like if you think about it, 40
You
years
don't know.
from now,
Yeah, but you
you
don't
just have
know.
to put the
You-
faith in it.
That's
you
what I mean.
it might not might end up the
either
other way. Like
work-
you could end
yeah,
up
so
hating that
yeah.
person.
So to be like, yeah.
But I think that's also why, like, any of those guys that fall in love with that chick that they fuck, and then they end up just marrying or being with someone they hate
Yeah.
out of like, what did you say before, Grant? Like, it might be out of like a lack. Like they don't come around often.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know what I said, but yeah.
But like if how men have or guys have those feelings, like I don't.
It's like they don't want to miss the opportunity.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
missed
want to
opportunity,
miss out
yeah.
on those opportunities. I think that's why you should.
Yeah, well, you don't take the chances that you don't take. I don't know. I think Ray said
That's
that.
why I think you should just be patient with yourself. And
Miss
like, if it-
100% of the shots you don't take.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
But I think like all those guys are just fucking idiots. But like,
well, like at the same time, I reckon like they're attracting that type of person
Of course.
because they haven't found themselves as much. Like
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
goes back to like they just don't really love themselves that much to attract someone that's gonna love them because
And in
they
the
also
end,
love themselves.
in the end, it's not our choice. It's always the woman's choice anyway, right?
No, what do
For
you
what?
mean? Like with what? It's always
For the
our choice.
relationship to continue, it's always a woman's choice.
I don't think that's true.
In the current climate, bro, it's always a woman. Women has like the ultimate say in a relationship now.
Why do you think that?
I think that's how, like you were saying, even like you and Cade were speaking, that men can get trapped into a relationship easily,
Yeah.
and then women kind of hold all the power. For whatever reason, I don't know. Men just
Oh,
kind of
okay,
like give their power
I
away.
get what you mean. Yeah.
Mm.
But like I feel like that's not true now. Like I don't know. Like for me anyway.
Not in a relationship like say Quaid and Roses, where you guys have been together for
10 years. Is
10 years, bro. Like, but I don't know. I've seen it. I see it happen to like guys. Happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Because you're like so scared that you're gonna lose this person that
Yeah, act out of fear.
act out of
So like
So
men
you
don't have the power within them to be like.
because women are always
no.
holding that like.
They dangle-
Firstly, the dangle, the sex, then
Yeah.
they, you know what I mean, like, and hold the sex away from you. Because men most of the time want to fuck.
Yeah, especially in our 20s.
Yeah.
I think it both.
And
it
then
works
and then
both
how many
ways.
times like is it like your missus angry at you and she's like, nah, like get the fuck away from me. Like,
Yeah.
Not tonight or whatever. And then you're like, and then you can't do anything about it, bro. Yeah, because they got
buy you another
paid for it. They got
Gucci
receipts
bag.
and shit now.
The stenographer has been typing every fucking word you said.
Pussy stenographers, bro.
Fucking ass.
I think it's also like
Oh,
our evolutionary makeup too. Like I think a part of it we're a victim of just because we're guys.
What the the natural responsibility of caring.
Like why that can be held at such why that can be held over our heads in certain aspects comes down to a very like primal, shout out Young Prims, primal trait within us as men.
Yes.
Like I don't think we have as much control over it as we think.
It's that need to fucking reproduce.
Yeah. It's like it's a very like that's why it fizzles out when like men get older.
Yeah.
Like you lose that, and I think that's like the woman's like the woman's trait or the women's power in it, like completely trumps that we're still monkeys with technology.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
there's-
like that goes to like masculine energy and like feminine energy. So like within the person, because like how you said, like men is always like they want this. They're more like the doing force.
Yeah.
Where like females are more like the
Think,
thinkers.
like, I want this,
Yeah.
I want that.
Like they'll think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like maybe that's more primal, right? Because like back then it was all about doing, like trying to survive, and you need to do
That's-
this.
yeah,
And you're
well-
like yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Babies,
fucked up thing to say, but for
reproduce.
most of history, men went to war and raped women. That's
And-
all our ancestors did.
But not even just rape women; they raped each other.
Yes.
Like men rape men too.
Well, bro, they just go out,
Just
rape
an
and pillage, bro, rape and
they
pillage,
rape
bro.
and pillage.
You
Well,
know what I
like
mean? Or whatever the fuck it was, bro. but
the
Oh, what?
like
Those
the whole
are
point was
actually-
like you go out on a campaign, kill as many of the other men as possible,
and then like
fuck as
breed
many
them
of their
out.
women,
Yeah.
and then take the children home.
Bro,
with
that
you.
happened here in Australia.
Yeah,
like
it happens
100 years
everywhere
ago.
in the world.
Yeah, it happened.
And then it's that part of that reptile in the man still exists, and most of us can control it because we're not fucking animals.
Exactly.
And
We've
then just like that
evolved.
very small percentage of men that can't control it and they become criminals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's,
But it exists in fucking a lot of men, which sucks.
yeah.
And it's not our fault. You're just born with it. It's like a male trait, like you said.
Like, it's evolutionary. Like we think that because we've got all these cameras and these computers and these fucking we can get to the moon that like we're not just
It's the same things we were
we're not
40,000 years
yeah
ago.
we haven't like we've barely evolved in
Yeah.
the period of time that we've been what the fuck
This dick's evolved. Shut up.
Cavemen.
no okay what are,
Neanderthals.
after Neanderthals what are we
Homo,
Homo
erectus.
erectus.
Yeah.
oh Homo sapiens bro we're Homo sapiens
Oh shit.
yeah.
Homo what? Homo erectus?
Me erectus.
Penis panetta,
Like-
bro.
This is the name of
Where
the
do I
tree that
sign
we
up?
found.
We've been Homo sapiens for however long, and like we basically haven't changed. Like we're getting, our bottom is coming up, but like evolutionarily we haven't really changed.
Yes.
Sort of thing.
Apparently
I
the book's
think
really
Yeah,
good
yeah,
for
100%, definitely.
Homo sapiens, the book.
Sapiens. Yeah, I've read
Yeah.
bits of it. It's pretty fucking G. It like makes you fucking oh shit.
It's like wow, like so much.
Opens your eyes to, but yeah, I think a lot of it, like a lot of that shit specifically, when it comes to like those things, like sex and pussy and the way that men are, that's very like that hasn't changed.
Well,
Yeah, no.
well, like
100,000 years.
well, like even media pushes that.
First you
Yeah.
get the money, then you get the power, then you get the pussy.
Yeah.
And it's never not been that, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you just quote Scarface?
Yeah, bro.
I thought it was.
The world is yours, puppy.
What did you say when you were erect that one time?
When I was what?
When you were erect that not erect, bro.
Erected that one time.
Where was I, man?
What was that
How did
like?
I miss this?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But yeah, like first you get the like, but that was with Goran too. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
Gogs
sure.
was there.
Yeah, first you get it was from a movie that we watched, like
But-
like Gladiator or some shit. It's
Are you
like-
not entertained?
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
were-
entertained.
we
It's
were
like-
watching, we were
it's-
watching. I think we were watching Gladiator,
it's
and
like-
I can't remember where we were.
It's like first you get the I can't remember the land, and then
yeah,
you get the
then you
thing.
get the and you
that
get the
even-
power. Or
I
something.
can't remember.
Spaniard?
man.
They call him the Spaniard.
The Spaniard, yeah, true.
But his name is
Maximus.
Aurelius. No, Maximus.
Yeah, Maximus Aurelius, isn't it?
No, Marcus Aurelius is
Marcus Aurelius is
the
that.
Caesar. He's Maximus.
That's Joaquin Phoenix, isn't it?
Maximilian? I forgot it.
Fuck. Need to watch
Joaquin
Godfather.
Phoenix is Caesar, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's Caesar's son, yeah.
Oh,
Become
yeah, it's his
Caesar.
son.
Caesar 2.
Fucking Joaquin Phoenix, man. What a guy.
His dad in the movie, the old guy, Marcus Aurelius,
Yeah.
was like one of the greatest writers of his time. He wrote a
Right.
book called Meditations. Well, it's like a collection of his
Yeah.
writings.
Yeah, sold by Penguin.
Yeah, you've seen it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
got
it's
it.
the Orange Book Meditations, and he's the like father of Stoicism.
Stoicism.
Stoicism, yeah.
Like stoic.
yeah,
Yeah,
Stoic,
Stoic,
exactly
yeah.
like Stoic. Yeah, so like that whole philosophy of like living
Yeah.
your life stoically and humbly.
Have you heard of The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday?
No,
True.
is that's what you did? You did the Ryan Holiday program or whatever. Is that what you said?
No.
Is
Who
the
did-
other
the-
obstacle
what?
in your way?
No, the
What-
84 days, 64 days. What's that guy's name?
I don't know.
Ryan Holiday. The videos you did on your channel.
Oh no, that's fucking Matt Fraser.
Matt Fraser. Shit. Okay. Yeah.
No. Ryan Holiday is like the word that you said, stoic.
Stoic?
Yeah. And the obstacle is the way. Like takes like notes a lot from like meditations, like the book Meditations and shit. It's a really good book. Like you should read it.
Definitely
I
want to.
remember I bought that book.
I might actually read it on the plane when I go now. I need a book to
I'm
read.
pretty sure I have it, and
Chaos.
And I need to read that as well. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, like, I literally got that book just before I got sick in like November 2016. No,
Right.
15. And like, bro, like that book like helped a lot because like the obstacle is the way. Like,
Yeah.
like every challenge is an opportunity.
Yes. So I
Like
think.
it's up to us to which way we.
Do you guys know who Sisyphus is?
Sisyphus.
The myth of Sisyphus, or the fable of Sisyphus?
No.
Sounds like a Greek.
Yeah. So it's a Greek
Yeah.
fable, myth, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And Sisyphus is. What's the word? Bound to a life where he has like a massive boulder that he needs to push up the hill, and as soon as like the boulder gets to the top of the hill, it rolls back down the hill, and his whole life is just repetitively pushing this
Rolling the
rock
circle.
up the hill, right? And then people are like, there was a school of thought, like another Stoic philosopher, Albert Camus, Camus. He said, "Imagine Sisyphus smiling." Is like the secret to life.
While
So-
doing that.
While he's
pushing
doing
the
that, like
boulder.
he's not cursing
gonna
it. He's
be
not.
happy.
He's happy
Yeah.
pushing this rock up the hill, and that's like
It's just-
the obstacle
yeah.
is the way. So as he's pushing it up the hill, he creates himself paths that are easier to push it. You know, he'll use natural land slopes and scapes. So
Yeah.
he creates the easiest path to the top of the hill because that's his like task in life. And then on the way down, he'll put little obstacles so it rolls down slower, so he has more rest and shit. So instead of like being controlled by this task, he's controlling the task and making it. And that's what like Sisyphus smiling and stoicism and this whole like philosophy is about. But I thought that was a cool story.
No, it is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Very mad way to like.
Because a lot of people would look at it the opposite way, where like,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
I mean, yeah.
think about it
Shit,
like
man.
yeah,
negatively.
this is fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
I
yeah,
can't
well,
wait till this is over.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, this is fun. You can
yeah.
actually-
And imagine how built this motherfucker would be, bro.
Yeah, hard.
Pushing a
Hard,
rock up.
bro.
Yeah, this gonna be jacked. If like sirens came around, bro, they'd be blowing this motherfucker all day, bro.
You
With
just
their
gotta
beautiful
find
voices.
like
Yeah.
like
The
you just-
harpy.
yeah, you just gotta find the
Beautiful
happiness
pussy,
in
bro.
things. Like it's like finding gratitude in anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
literally that. That's why this
That's
guy's
the
smiling,
obstacle is the
'cause,
way.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
And that helped me during my whole like struggle with alcohol because I realized like if I can get through that, which was like all encompassing
yeah.
everything I would do with my life, I could do anything after.
Did it-
Yeah, right.
Did it like make you realize though that you always have the power, like you have the control to
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
to say how you feel when this situation arises?
But I think it also, on top of that, you need to put your body in the correct state to be able to like,
Which is like, yeah, 100%. Like being grateful at that and like, you know, like high emotions or like things.
yeah,
Because like you're putting yourself in the correct state for you to achieve whatever you're struggling with.
yes. So like you wouldn't be able to have those thoughts or those thought patterns while you were
If
still
you're in a dark place.
yeah, in that bad state.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, like, people with diagnosed depression, you can't just tell them to stop.
No,
Because
depression's like,
you
but
hear-
depression you can be worked out of.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say you hear that therapists or doctors that see people with depression, one of the most recommended diagnoses is start doing physical exercise.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Because we seem to along the way have lost, or we just have this weird perception that our physical body is completely separate from our mental health. Like they don't work in tandem with each other.
Yes, man. Yeah.
But like I reckon you'll find a person who looks after themselves physically, you'll find less of them sad and upset over nothing than you would a person who doesn't.
yeah,
It's not often that you
150%.
find a person that goes through like a mental struggle. They're not often fit.
Yeah.
Like the percentage, there's going to be someone that'll be like, oh yeah, but look at this person. Like, of course, there'll always be. Like, there's 7 billion people. There's one
There's gonna be
person of everything.
outliers of everything.
There's
yeah.
an outlier for everything.
Yeah.
But you're not going to find those people that you look when you look after your physical
You're
health.
giving yourself the best chance possible to be mentally healthy if
Exactly.
you're physically healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Like you felt it when you did the first workout with
Yeah.
me and Miguel, and you were just like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
I'm
bro.
glowing, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you just feel it.
Fuck,
The
yeah.
endorphin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Well, that's what happens.
And then the next night, it's not as hard, and the feeling's the same.
Yeah.
And the next night,
yeah,
it's not as hard, the feeling's the fucking same.
Because you don't. It's not like when you take anything externally.
Yeah.
And you build you can't build a tolerance up to
Yeah,
this shit.
yeah.
I don't know why.
They just give you more weight, put more fucking shit on the bar, bro.
Yeah,
Lift
bro.
more, bro. Fuck
Run
let's go.
faster,
Yeah.
jump higher, and like
I said something stupid to Andrew as I'm leaving last night because we had running for 2 nights. I'm like, Andrew, is there anything I can do for my breathing? He's like, stop smoking. I'm like,
We've been telling you, man. But man,
was
that's
you all
like
along.
fucking spot on, man. So like when you're probably gonna stop taking your meds because of everything that you're kind of doing with your
yeah,
life.
true.
once my body and brain chemistry has like worked itself out, I don't
Aligned.
need
Yeah.
for like
You don't need that fucking shit. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
like some people do for
no,
whatever
like
reasons.
from what I've read, it's worse the longer you go.
I've
For
heard
me, it's
that.
been less than a year. I think like a year is probably good enough.
You're in a.
Yeah, 100%. It's not like you've been on it for like 10 years that
Yeah.
it's like a struggle for you to get
Yeah,
off it.
if I can get off fucking alcohol, I can get off.
Yeah,
this shit,
100%.
bro.
But I reckon it'll be fucking, yeah.
I don't think
it'll
it's
be good to see.
because it's not one of those things that affect you every day, like builds up
like
in your
tolerance
brain.
a sense, or-
But it also, I was speaking to my GP about it
Mm.
because I went to get like
A re-up?
script for overseas,
Oh right.
and they have to give you like a letter for you to fly with,
True.
saying, so pause,
Does
cut
it need
this.
to be translated and everything?
Nah, it's like a letter from like the government saying he is allowed to travel with this shit. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
she was saying if you take antidepressants or SSRIs, what it does is it allows your brain to make those connections itself.
Mm.
So it's like acts as like a framework. Your brain connects it, and then eventually you don't need.
Oh, you're meant to come off it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Because it's like a fucking a scaffold that just gets removed,
Yeah, yeah.
and those connections are still there. Apparently. It should be. So like we'll
Those
see.
connections.
Yeah, there's some.
Your like brain's making new connections.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like repairing old ones.
Repairing old ones or making like
New ones.
it's like once you're in a depressive state, or if I get like a sad thing, like my brain automatically like
True. Instead of
flips it.
Yeah.
Should probably
And
try
reverse it.
microdosing, man. Because I think we've had this conversation before.
100%,
Like
yeah.
microdosing is very.
I would
similar to that
much
when it's
more
like,
prefer that.
Yeah. Like you're just taking 1/10 of a gram. Like
If
every
I had been
single day.
accepted into that Mind Medicine Australia program, maybe instead of
I need to do my
antidepressants,
fucking psychedelic assisted
Might have done
therapy
you,
fucking
yeah.
course, bro.
I would have maybe
Yeah.
been on like a microdose.
But I mean,
of
you don't
shrooms.
even need to get on that, man. You just need to know the right people
Yeah, yeah.
that
yeah.
can give you enough. So
No,
you can
we
actually
do
microdose.
everything we do is legal at the White Peas.
Everything.
Everything,
Even the girls.
at least
what do you mean? All the girls are legal?
18 plus.
I don't know.
Yo, pussy. What?
18 plus.
Making it sound as horrible people. Man.
Like we ain't, bro. Nah.
Bro, talk for yourself.
Hard.
Green told me I'm the fucking smartest dumb cunt, bro. I said get fucked, bro.
Nah.
He's the smartest guy. You're just a smart guy.
He's also the youngest YP, man.
He's the-
His last
nah,
episode,
Rose is the
you're
youngest
like,
YP.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
young-
Rose is the youngest prim.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She holds the title of youngest prim, bro.
I feel like, oh
Rosa.
man, fuck. It's gonna be a lot of young prims.
Yeah, but there's only going to be one youngest prim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every month we're gonna find
And
a
there's
new
only-
younger one.
Only ever gonna be our oldest prim.
Yeah.
Don.
Done.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have to find the. You're gonna have to find the markers.
Yeah.
Because there's only gonna be an oldest prim and a youngest prim.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have like a class of 22 like prim shot?
Oh, we should take fucking school photos.
Yeah. I just want to palm a basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, suit with like the fucking hat.
Yeah, it's brimmed out, bro.
Bro, we should get caps made. Like class of 2022.
Ooh. What's that new shop that has all like the American gear in it, and they got like a big wall of
Stateside?
hats? Is that what it's called? Stateside?
Stateside, yeah.
Yeah.
I
We need to
don't
go
know.
there, get the fucking.
A plain prim.
Do you know your size? Does everyone know their size in the fitted?
Nah.
On hats? No.
I think I'm 9 3/4.
No, you're not. That's a big head, bro. I'm 7 and like 3/8, bro. 9 1/4, 9 3/4.
I think so.
That's a big
You're
old.
7 3/8.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
So we'll all get fitted. What's like a Y
Fucking custom.
brand? No, like a team. Is there a team with Y? I'm just thinking.
You could do YSL, but fucking
Yeah, I was gonna say
young
YSL.
prim.
Nah, but you know how like the
Boys.
Pyrus throw up like the Philly P.
Right, I getcha.
Like is there like
No
something
idea.
that a YP could do?
Nah.
Not that I do know. Just I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube.
We can just come up with our own. Why don't we design our own?
Because I want New Era hats. I want the OG hats.
We can buy
Can't we
New
just
Era.
get, like,
You can
all
buy
Nah,
black
because then I was
New
gonna
Era
put, you know
hats?
how like people are putting those like crazy stamps and shit on the
yeah,
side,
yeah, I get
and
you.
customize them out.
Yeah,
They like
embroidery.
embroider their own
Embroider
shit on
the
the side, bro. It
fucking
looks
hat.
so sick.
Yeah, so
I've not seen any.
It's like badges and embroidery
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
they,
That's actually cool. The more I'm like thinking about it.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
just spam it.
Yeah, just spam it out with just like our own shit. And
See,
then
like
sell them
that's what I was saying. We need a date that we actually just meet up and
Yeah.
work on this.
do our own
Because it's-
Crocs.
Oofed. Yes. Iggy's gonna foot model them, bro.
In his fucking
Fucking
stompers, bro.
repetitive.
His hooves.
Iggy came to my pause
No, there's
ceremony
no
that I
such
had. In Crocs.
No, because he said pause, and I'm like, no.
In Crocs, bro. He came to my fucking ceremony in Crocs.
That's hectic.
Oh, to like a formal event.
Yeah, my most formal event. That I'll tell you about off camera.
What is your formal event? What?
It's fucking bar mitzvah, bro. This guy.
Yeah. No, it was my quinceañera.
Must-have.
It was my
Oh.
quinceañera, bro.
Oh, that
what?
formal event.
Yeah.
True.
What?
My
Quinceañera.
quinceañera.
Turned
My-
15.
Yeah, my coming of
See if
age.
you don't know what a fucking quinceañera is, fucking Filipino.
Is there not one? Is not
Yeah,
one in the
Philos have
fields?
them, bro.
Fillers are like for the girls. It's the 18th debut, and then
For you
the
was when
guys-
for you was when you went to Wonderland or when Dom.
No, those don't start.
That was your quinceañera, bro.
When your thing got chopped off, man.
The quinceañera.
No, that's it. I've
Quinceañera.
had enough. I'm going.
That
I'm
scene
out
called
of here.
the cut
Can we
off.
talk about that, bro? Is that
My
after?
circumcision.
Yeah, let's go.
After my circumcision, dude, my dick was fucking like this big, like red, man, like swollen as a motherfucker.
Oh,
Let's
la.
go.
I had to-
How'd you piss afterwards, bro?
Oh man, it's just
With
like
great difficulty.
yeah, you had to.
Huh?
The first week was weird, man.
Bro, I'm getting like fucking like shivers thinking about doing
yeah,
that.
you had to like
Are you awake for the procedure?
Yeah.
Can you explain to the folks at home
Can you explain to the primettes?
Hold the mic close to your mouth.
Alright.
so I can hear you.
why and when it all happened?
I think I was. How old were we in year 6?
I was
11?
11.
11?
Yeah.
12, so we were 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you turned 12.
Around 12,
I turned 11.
I went to Campsie to this like little GP office doctor thing, and then my uncle that took me there with his son, which is my godbrother, he just like surprised us. He was like, "All right, boys, you're getting the cut today."
Fuck off.
And I'm like, "What? Like, no. Like, I've seen my brother go through this shit." And I'm like, "No,
Ah,
man."
so
I
you
do
knew what
fuck
was
it,
coming, yeah, of course.
I was like, "No. I do not want to do this," but we did it. I remember I was like anesthetized up, and his like the doctor's like, don't look down, like whatever you do. Just,
Anesthesia up. Like, did you do a lot of guided meditation? Is that like?
no, like
Oh, like
anesthesia, like
oh,
numbing,
true. So like
numbing.
an actual procedure.
Oh.
Like what?
Yeah, what'd you think,
I
man?
don't know. Like
What,
he
they just,
goes
like,
to
peel
church
it
or
off?
some shit. It's like boom, done, bro.
Why would they go to
It's not like a
church?
Pez, bro.
I
Like,
don't know because it's like
It's a medical procedure.
some like
we're in a first world
some-
country. It's not like
some like
Philippines.
religious shit. True. Okay.
so they stick a needle
The
of
worst-
shit in your dick.
Yeah, the anesthetics. I remember the first 2
Which
needles.
hospital did you go to?
It was in Campsie. It was right by my
There's
Campsie.
no hospital in Campsie, bro. There's like a
Wow, he was
veterinary.
saying it, you weren't listening.
No, it wasn't.
Just an alleyway. And then the first 2 needles, like fucking. I remember, like I was fucking crying, man.
Oh,
And then
I wanna
poor
cry for you.
boy, poor
Yeah,
baby boy.
the doctor was like, "Yeah, don't look down, right?" So like for a while of the procedure, I was just looking up. I got curious at one point.
Of course.
As you would.
That's your
what?
dick, bro. It's motherfuckers
Yeah,
touching
Because
it.
like you feel the tugging, but you don't feel any of the pain.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel the tug because of anesthesia. Cause
Yeah,
it's
because you
numb.
can't feel it.
And then like I remember, I'm just like, I'm not feeling this. Like, is he even doing?
Did you get hard?
anything? Oh, dude.
You got so hard,
After I
eh?
looked down and saw all that blood, I got so fucking hard. bro.
Yeah.
Why do they do this, man?
I don't know. No one's circumcised. I don't know.
No.
Nah, man.
Bro, that's oh.
No.
And definitely
Why
not
did
when I
they
was
do
12,
this?
man.
You and
Yeah.
Don are the only people I know.
That's like such a philo thing. Do you know
Yeah.
where it comes from?
Is
Like-
it cultural?
I don't. Yeah, it's cultural.
It's
All
cultural, right?
Filipinos go
It's not
through it.
religious.
Yeah.
There's a weird like ritual they used to do back in the Philippines where where it involves like banana leaves and like a butcher knife and like a stump.
Oh shit,
It's
dude.
some
God.
weird, like primitive shit, man.
Yeah, young primitive.
Fucking third world primitives.
Third eye
They're
sharp,
really
like a
young
motherfucking hog.
That's why those Filipinos can sing so well, man.
Yeah.
I can sing like this.
Fly like a bird.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's weird that I went through that.
Yeah, it is, man.
Bro,
Such
it's weird
I
to
think
know.
I think it's such a trauma that you experienced.
I don't
That
know.
for you probably doesn't exist because of the cultural
It was like it's like a coming of
age.
manhood, coming of age.
Like for you, it would have been like a pride thing.
Yeah.
Almost like now I can go out and like fuck bitches and shit.
Yeah. That's exactly like
Yeah.
that's all it is. Like, my dad was like, "Hey, you gotta clean your dick now. Like, go hard."
Go hard, bro. So how long after the procedure could you jack off for the first time?
Maybe like 3 weeks.
Ooh, 3 weeks? That sounds sore still, bro.
But when I was young, I wasn't jacking off fucking all the time, so it was like easy to like.
Yeah,
finish.
that would have just been the start.
To not fucking wank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember because I used to lie down in bed and I had a pillow on my side here, and here, and then I used to lay the blanket so it wouldn't touch my dick. And then I'd be watching the TV, and it'd be Saturday night.
You got like a fort?
Yeah, like a fucking fort, a dick
A
fort.
cock fort?
Wow.
He's got 4 cocks.
It'd be Saturday night at like fucking 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'd like be flipping through channels, and like one night I'd like flip to SBS, where there'd be like European
Yes.
like titties and like
Ooh.
fucking like all the cultural stuff, and then I had to turn
Very
the TV
cultural.
off. I had to turn the TV off like ASAP, man, because like I felt my stitches starting to like.
Oh no.
Like, you know what I mean? And,
Wait,
yeah.
so they stitched you up because.
Because they cut his skin off, bro. That's
Bro, you
crazy.
got stitched up, but at the same yeah.
That's my dick got stitched up bro, by this doctor.
His uncle stitched him up hard.
This doctor was probably like,
Most people's uncles fuck him.
I know mine did.
Okay, boys. In your best Filipino accent, how did he say it to you, bro?
The doctor was like Chinese.
No.
Oh,
when your god
Okay, time
uncle
to
or
get the
whatever
snip.
brought you.
Oh yeah, it's like, okay, boys, you enjoyed that ice cream? Yes, Tito. Okay, time to get your dicks cut.
Fuck,
No, Daddy, no! Daddy is not coming on anybody.
Oh come on, Dad.
Oh,
Daddy's not coming on anything.
Fuck.
that so could be like a bit as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
talk about my circumcision.
This is what he said.
Would you circumcise your sons?
Yeah, are you gonna make him do it?
Yeah, for sure.
Would you?
Yeah. They have to,
I'm
bro.
a traditional follower. I'm not.
They're
I'm not
Filipino,
gonna-
bro.
Yeah, I'm not like a breaker of the wheel.
What if you're but you want
You're not Daenerys, bro. You're not a breaker of chains.
He wants
Yeah.
a Filipino.
Yeah. you
He wants
want
a Filipino.
you want a
kid.
Filipino like partner.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
looking for
You
it.
want like if it's a life partnership, you
Well,
wanted to. You
My
wanted to
preference is
yeah,
Filipino.
right.
So we can race them and cut their fucking dicks off, man.
So you can be just
Not
like
if Uncle
your
Goggy's there, bro. I'm gonna like jump in front of the knife.
What, is he jumping out with his dick? No, not theirs, mine.
Miguel, man, this is fucking fat, man. This is fun. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, bro.
It's not me.
a
that is
lovely
having
time,
you.
bro.
Thanks for having us, Gordon.
It's not just
Thanks
Goran
for having
that's
me,
having
bro.
Thanks for having me, right?
Thanks for
Fucking
having me.
thank
bro.
yourself, right? There we go, man. Fuck. So we've been going for just over an hour. Does that mean like we gotta?
Yeah, because you know we got places to
Good.
be, things to do, people to see.
Got an agenda to fuck. Got a
Fucking
schedule
let's
to keep
go,
up.
bro.
You know how they say you're gonna
I
see
haven't
about a
done-
man about a horse.
Yeah.
Have you heard that saying?
No.
I gotta go see a man about a horse.
What does that mean?
You need to go see a man about a horse.
Like
bro.
cowboy
Yeah,
speak?
yeah. Miguel needs to go see a man about horse medication. I'm fucking.
Just me? Just me?
You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Meditation.
I said after 300 views, I was gonna TikTok dance. I haven't
Dude,
done
Naked,
it,
right?
bro.
Naked?
300 what? 300 views?
Yeah.
300,000? 300?
No,
No,
300.
just
300.
300.
300,
We-
bitch, that's the team.
Yeah, we gotta think small,
my
man.
pony.
OTF.
Bro, everything about
GBE.
horses for you, man.
Huh?
Your horse and then like the ponies.
Man, I've got a lot on my mind currently.
Yeah, you always do.
Yeah, the boys are Ralph Lauren fucking model.
They're
Always thinking
going.
about them. Always thinking about them horses.
Yeah.
Playing
Ralph Lauren was born before I wore him. Shout out Kanye.
Jesus,
Jesus, bro.
genius.
Let's fucking go. Ray, what do you have to say
Nothing.
to end it?
To end, why am I sending off? Make quite send her off.
No, bro, send it. Send it.
Send it, Ray.
Thanks for having us, guys. YP episode. Anyone wants to bring up anything to the table before we leave?
No, that's what I ask you,
Oh.
Ray. You're ending it tonight.
All right.
Ray,
I
say
love-
say grace, bro, before we leave.
All right.
Bad heads.
Should we
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
hands?
Hold hands.
Hold hands, bro. Yeah.
Dear God, I'd like to give thanks and grace and praise to you for letting us have such a fun time at the studio tonight. And please, God, let it not be too late to get some weed and ket.
Amen.
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 Let's go. Bye.
That's beautiful. That's such a beautiful thing, man.
You're such a beautiful.
I liked holding your hand.
Bro, I got sweaty. I was like nervous.
Sweaty as fuck.
nervous, man. When are we doing the